Since 2014, our country has been plagued by divisive forces. TMC is in Meghalaya with the mission to empower the people, uphold the ethnic cultures and traditions, celebrate the sacred land. To oust the proxy BJP government from Meghalaya, be the change, support TMC by calling on 96877 96877.
Entire issue of the point that they mentioned about the CRPC, and clarifications were given to the district council that there is no question of diluting or infringing into the powers of the judicial powers of the district council, and that whatever steps are being taken right now and are being suggested by the government is only to regularize the overall functioning of the judiciary, where the separation of the executive from the judiciary has taken place. And the executive earlier used to take up cases, and that those powers were conferred, or they used to draw them from the 1937 Act. Once the judiciary and the executive was separated, the ADC judicial did not have the powers to continue, and hence the judicial magistrates came into being. And the fact that the judicial magistrates today are taking up cases, they have to be conferred power under some provisions. 1937 provisions were specific to the DCs, because that time in 37 there were only deputy commissioners. So the powers were conferred to the administrative, to the executive side, and there was no judiciary at that point in time. So hence the judicial magistrates will also have to draw powers from certain provisions in the constitution, and hence it is being suggested that it should be drawn from para 5. But while we say that, it's simply to ensure that the continuity of the judiciary in terms of now from the ADC judiciary to the judicial magistrates can happen in a smooth manner. That's the main purpose. But as the second part is, there is no intention to dilute the powers of the district council, and the provisions and the powers of the district council are clearly mentioned in the constitution and the 6th schedule. So there's no question of in any way diluting those powers. So those discussions were made, and the council members and the legal team have understood the concerns, and they have asked for 24 hours to 48 hours in which they will go through the entire points that were mentioned and discussed, and they will get back to us. And we're hopeful that we'll be able to take it to the logical conclusion.